just getting bigger and bigger, growing all along that big old thunderhead, and it's just dark all back there and raining. I love Kansas weather, you guys. It was just sunny, and now it's about to storm its ass off. Take a look at that. Right back there. Working on this CRV with a B20. Pulled the head off it to check it out because it had bad compression, and I found the issue. Just a little side job real quick. Figured I'd knock it out so I can get back to this. Just how I make a little bit of extra money around here. So, but yeah, so here's the new head I'm gonna be putting on. She's been from the machine shop. She's all clean. You see that? This is the one that came off. Right there. And then if you look on that one, bam, bad valve. So yeah, she was running really rough. So yeah, I'm just messing around with this right now, and then I'm gonna get back to that and see where I can get on the white car. I do have the transmission sitting up here ready to be torn down, so I'm gonna be doing that after I'm done with the CRV. I will be tearing down this transmission, and I got to go get another ring, or not ring, but a bearing separator. So I'm going to tear off this diff, get everything swapped over to this one, slap this thing back together, and then we can get the motor in hopefully here real soon. So that is on the goal. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a while. Sorry for the holdup. Been dealing with some family stuff. We had a loss in the family. Been just busy with side jobs and helping people out, trying to get things caught up, spending time with kids, birthdays, you know, just that dad life, family life stuff. But we're back where we left off, kinda. I was working on getting the suspension done on this a little bit. I got this side all put together. Got the little control arm in there and the brace bar. I'm working on the other side right now. The coilovers, got the adjustable camber in there. Been working on some small things, but I haven't really got too far because I'm still gonna, we're gonna be working on this next. I got another in-factory LSD. We're gonna be installing this one for the white car so we can get that back on track. Got the suspension over here getting cleaned up and painted a little bit just to make it look good. The sway bar, got all the nasty rust off it. I painted it kind of red there so she looks better. Been just really busy on side jobs, guys. Like, got an Accord here that I'm installing another cam. Got the rocker roller assembly taken out. It needs new rollers on cylinder 4 because they're scored. I'll show you that here shortly. You can see the cam. I don't know if you guys can see that cam right there, but it is completely, let's see if I can roll it. You can see that right there. Let's see if I can get it focused. Turn the light on. If you can see on top of that cam, right there, she's scored pretty good, guys. Pretty good. And then the roller on cylinder 4 is also tore up as well. You can see that right there. She's all beat up. So gonna be replacing that. I've done a little bit of stuff to my car. I did tear out, oh, it's locked, and I took out the carpet. I'm gonna be pressure washing it and get it all cleaned out. I got the harness bar installed over here. Yeah, just gonna be cleaning up some of the wiring, all that stuff like I've been wanting to do. I'm gonna get some dry ice and get the sound deadening out here in the next week and getting all this stuff cleaned out. But she's completely gutted. I'm gonna be tearing out the panels. I just don't need it, delete it, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, this thing fell. So yeah, been working on that slowly. Just want to give you guys a little update. Don't want to leave you all hanging. Like I said, it's been a while. I didn't want to keep you guys hanging. Sorry for the short video. I'm going to be trying to knock out some more stuff, trying to get back on track with my life and stuff like that, and trying to make more content. Oh, and someone did comment about the ARC 7. The R7 content will be coming more. Sorry for the hold up on that. Been trying to just get things rolling on finding a transmission. And what transmission I want to go with, if it's a CD09 or T56. I'm just trying to get my hands on something to start with. It's really hard where I'm at, and money wise, and you know, availability. So shortly I will have a transmission for that, and then I can continue on with that. But I am going to be getting the R7 inside and getting it in the middle here once I get the suspension done here, because this will be scooted over about another 5-6 feet, so the R7 can go in the middle. So that's the goal, guys. Oh shoot, that's the goal, guys. And like I said, I'm sorry that I haven't made a video in a while, but we'll be back at it. I'm gonna keep going and we'll see where we get. Alright guys, time lapse was really good. Everything came apart really easy. I mean, even though it's never been ran, but no issues coming apart, which is good. Now we're ready to get the LSD figured out here. I'm waiting on the bearings to be delivered. Those should be here maybe later today or tomorrow, one of the two. And then I can tear this down. I would reuse these bearings, but I figure while we're in there, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on a new set of bearings anyways. So, and I'll just hold on to these as backups just in case. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with them, but you know, this thing has 20 years. It's an old car, so why not put a fresh set of bearings in there while we're at it? So, waiting on that. So I'll get this thing torn down. I got to get these things pressed off. I got to go get my bearing press back, and we'll get this thing pressed off and get this transmission back together. So, but until we get the bearings, I'm just gonna wait, and then when I get the bearings, I'll come back to that. So on to then something else today. I'm gonna old exhaust off. This big old heavy thing. We don't need this where we're going. Oh man, check it out, guys. Look at that. Got the sway bar in there. Subframe's all nice and pretty. Engine bay's all ready to go. Looking good. It's about to be a rolling chassis. We got the suspension all put in. You can see the sway bars all done. Got energy suspension bushings all in here. Everything's all cleaned up, ready to go. Got the rear. Rear's all dialed in. You guys can see that. Got the rear all in, blocks, the billet control arms, all the way across. She's about to be a rolling chassis, boys. Check it out, guys. She's a rolling shell again. Back on all fours. She was sitting right here in the middle. I had to move it over a little bit closer to the bench, so I got a bunch of stuff to clean up here later. I got to move all this crap out of the way. But dude, the car's back on rolling, all fours again. I'm super excited. Engine bay's all ready to go. About to get the transmission put together. And tonight, I hopefully can maybe put the motor in tonight and get it mounted. Over here in the middle, I don't know if you can see, now I got more room to put a third car. But right now I have I'll show you guys, a 2010 TSX right here that needs a VTC actuator. So I'm going to be doing that probably later tonight and get that out of the way. I love K-Series. Those things are so awesome. I freaking love working on them. So that's a really easy job. It's not too bad. This is the cord that I was working on. I'm waiting on the head. I had a bad head, so that will be here probably in the next couple weeks or something like that. I guess heads are kind of hard to get for these J series right now. I don't know. I called LKQ and they said that they couldn't get one, so I'm just waiting. So it'll be a while, but that can sit there and wait. I have enough room to put the TSX here. But you guys, look at this, man. It's coming along so freaking well. After almost a year and a half, this thing's been sitting on jack stands, and it's officially a rolling chassis again. So yeah, it's getting closer, you guys. I appreciate y'all freaking keeping up with the channel, following the build. It's been up and down, and I know it's kind of been everywhere, but sorry, I'm sweating. It's getting humid outside. Like I said, I just got a lot of stuff going on, but it is absolutely gonna be a sick ass car when it's done. It's gonna look really good. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna get over here and knock out some more things, clean up, and organize a bunch of this stuff that I just literally just trashed over to the corner because I wanted to move the car out of the way so I can work. So, but yeah, guys, on to the next one, on to the next step. So we'll see where we get at tonight. Hopefully the LSD is in the transmission. I got the, like I said, I just got the bearing yesterday. I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet, so hopefully tonight that will be put together, and I can get the motor and training mated, and then set the motor and training in the car. That's the goal for tonight. So we'll be pushing it real hard, guys. Keep up with me. All right, here's that VTC actuator I was working on, the 2010 TSX. I love these things. I would love to own a 2010 TSX. These are nice. These are actually pretty nice cars. I wouldn't mind owning one. But here's the VTC actuator I was talking about. This is the new one. That's what I'm gonna be replacing. These old ones go bad. They end up having a rattle on startup. So I'll be unbolting that guy, putting a new one on there, putting everything back together, and do a valve adjustment on it and get it out of here. So I'll be moving on. But I did get the LSD installed in the transmission, all nice and pretty, ready to go back together, you guys. So I'm gonna be getting this done. I'm gonna take a break from the TSX right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, get it sealed back up so I can get it mounted up to this motor, and then let's get this motor put in and see what it looks like and see how far we can get and start working on the next step, checking out the checklist, which this is going to be getting the brakes back, the brake lines back in, the wiring, and then start plumbing the fuel lines, and then we can start working on the turbo fabrication last. But right now I'm going to go ahead and get the start working on getting the motor in here today. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive right in, get this thing sealed up. All right, guys, looking good. Shout out to my boy Sergio for helping me get this installed at the last minute over the holiday weekend. Yeah, take a look at it one last time, guys. So let's get it back together. Right, it's time to install the Action clutch kit over here. It is a single disc 6-puck heavy duty clutch kit. Last time, I don't know if you guys remember, I had to find some flywheel or pressure plate bolts, and I didn't have any, so I went and tracked down some. So I finally got a set. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed, and then I can get the transmission bolted up, and we can get the motor in the car. So let's get to it. Get a little red Loctite. On the thread just a little bit. Put some Loctite on all these. This should be 10 foot-pounds. Here she is, boys. 5, 10, straight to 20 foot-pounds. Went across from each other as best I could, you know, whatever. Should be good to go. Pull that out. And there it is. Check it out, guys. Ooh, she's looking so good. Everything is all together. I helicoiled this one right here, and had to helicoil this one, I believe. But everything else is nice and bolted up nice and tight, all nice and clean, fresh. Got the new action clutch in there. We are set, guys. We are set. So I'm gonna go ahead and install these solid innovative mounts right here. Got a box of mounts right here so you can see it. You got the rear, got the side. So I'm gonna get these installed in the car, and we can go ahead and drop the motor in and see what she looks like. Take this. Officially in, mounted, free floating engine, you guys, rolling chassis, it's coming along great. My wife helped me out a little bit here too. So you guys, super excited. It's been 1.5 years now, and literally the motor is in and bolted up, you guys. I mean, just look at that. Super freaking clean. Matter of fact, actually, here, I'll take this off. We're not running the chrome one. It's actually this one right here. Here you go. Bam. That looks so freaking good. Looks original now. On to the next step. You guys, I'm super stoked. Now we can actually start working on the intake, the brakes. I got the proportioning valve bolted up back here. Gotta get the booster in there before I put the intake on. I'm gonna get the back bolts in there. PCV valve. I get a new one of those. And then we can start mocking up the fuel lines, get the Y-wire harness put in right there. But it's officially swapped. Fresh unit, you guys. The best it can be right now. What a journey. What a journey. Year and a half. Here we are. Super excited. Benny, get ready, because your car is coming along really, really well. Ouch. Sorry. It's a little hot in here too. But yeah, guys, it's officially in. Motor's back in. Look at that, guys. We are at it. Look at that. Motor B16a is officially in. LSD in factory. It's got the Pro Carbon Synchros, SuperTech valve springs. The whole head's rebuilt, port polished, everything, you guys. Eagle rods, JE pistons, ACL bearings, ACL freaking oil pump. About to get the intake put on that's over there, which I'll be working on that later. I'm going to clean up some things back here and then get the rest of the firewall stuff attached, like the brake booster and the fuel lines and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave that a little bit open, so that'll be on another video. But the motor is in, guys. Look at that. Looking super freaking fresh. I mean, I could go ahead and put the headers on there too, but I'll save that for another time, you guys. But the motor's coming along really good. Year and a half later, you guys. Year and a half later, finally, the motor's back in. And it's all freshened up, ready to go. Hopefully we can get it running before October 30th. And maybe even try to get it down to the track for test and tune before the track season ends. So we can at least see what she runs and what kind of power we can make on it. 400 or 500 horsepower, I don't know. But either way, it should be really good and reliable, and hopefully she makes a good pass. So that's the goal, and that's the update on the white EK, you guys. I've, like I said, been trying to get at it for you all and give you guys a major update. So we'll see, but I'm going to be making a new game plan and a list for this. Get on the next step, start getting things plumbed. Like I said, coolant, fuel, wiring, and then we can move on to the turbo stuff and force induction and start getting the radiator, or not radiator, the intercooler mounted up and stuff like that. So, but on that note, you guys, I'm going to end it off there for tonight. This car will be up and running, and yeah, we can see where things go from here, you guys. I still got a lot of other work to do on my car as well. But the coupe and the sedan, you guys, hopefully one day side-by-side race. I'm calling you out, Benny. I'll see you at the track hopefully one day, buddy. We'll see you there, man. But it's coming along good. Been a year and a half, you guys. A year and a half. We're still going at it. On that note, see you on the next one. Peace. Ooh, look at the headers. So freaking good, guys. You ready? New build's coming along.